It's by no mere coincidence and for sure by design that we are going to have Pluto retrograde back into Capricorn, and then immediately, less than 24 hours later, the new moon in Virgo is going to happen. And that new moon in Virgo rules over the eclipse that is happening September 17th and 18th. Now, why do I say that new moon in Virgo is going to rule over that eclipse? That eclipse happening in September on the 17th and 18th is a full moon lunar eclipse. Now, because it's not the new moon eclipse, it's going to be within a moon cycle that is ruled by a new moon. And that new moon is Virgo, happening on September 3rd. Super great. We're also having post-eclipse season when Pluto goes direct in Capricorn, October 12th. We're going to have some massive interactions with Scorpio and Pluto throughout our eclipse season, and it's gonna cut through in the undercurrents. So I really hope you've been doing your shadow work because you're probably gonna need it. A lot of the transits, that's not to freak you out, a lot of the transits that we've been going through have been calling us to sit more in the shadow, like in the first place. So as long as you've been listening to that, we're in preparation for that to happen. And the reason that we're going to have a lot of scorpionic energy that is influencing this eclipse season, there's a couple different reasons. The first being that for our Libra eclipse, Venus is going to be in Scorpio, and Venus rules over Libra. Hi, hey, hello. So we're going to have major death and rebirth energy and like powerful transformation energy, riches energy, ancestral inheritance energy that is associated with that October 2nd eclipse in Libra. Oh my goodness. I'm getting jittery just thinking about it. And then we have a new moon in Scorpio on Halloween, and that is going to be the succession of the new moon. We have the new moon in Virgo, and then there's the full moon lunar eclipse. Then we're going to have a new moon, which is a solar eclipse, October 2nd. We'll have another full moon the middle of October. Right now, I don't have the date in front of me for that one, but mid-October, we're going to have that one. And then the new moon in Scorpio. So we have a new moon eclipse season, and then our next new moon post-eclipse season is the one that's in Scorpio. Okay, are you tracking with me? Yes. Well, let's keep going. So before we start the new moon in Virgo, Pluto's gonna go back into Capricorn. One final party, one final shebang, one final walk around the room to make sure that this is like our goodbye. You know, okay, so the party thing, if there was a party going on, Virgo is the last to leave. Virgo's going to be there till the very, very end, and then Virgo's going to leave. But Virgo has to stay until the very end. That's a part of Virgo's contractual obligations. Pluto, it's all about contracts. So Pluto is just starting to get adjusted to the space of Aquarius. It's like, okay, here's the layout, here's everything that we need, okay, but we still have to move the furniture in, we still have to get comfy in this new space, this new home, this new place. So Pluto is now revisiting Capricorn to do one final lap, okay? You know, like when you move out of an apartment, you gotta make sure everything's clean, you gotta get all your stuff out, you gotta say your goodbyes to people. It's that sort of energy. Like we're going back into Capricorn to make sure that everything is placed in order for us to skedaddle out of there, wherever Capricorn is in your chart. And also make sure that we take everything with us that we've earned while Pluto has been in Capricorn, because Pluto naturally allows us to earn riches as it passes through a part of our chart. Love that for us. So Pluto re-enters that Capricorn space. It goes back into that place of like, all right, we're making sure that everything's wrapped up. Everything is taken care of. Here's the last final walk around the room, the last final goodbyes. We're going to shake hands. We're going to give hugs. We're going to say our farewells. We got everything packed. We're ready to go. That starts, and then immediately there's a new moon and a new cycle that happens. You're joking. So while Pluto is wrapping up this like ginormous cycle of 16 years, so crazy. Think about this, such a long time ago. 2008 for anyone who's like tracking. Okay, crazy. So we walk back into that. Then Virgo looks at Pluto and is like, I'll be with you until the end of this. For sure, we can hang out. Let's make sure that we get everything. So look at how your Virgo 6th house, your Pluto, your Scorpio, and your 8th house, and also technically your Mars too, if they're connected at all. Especially people like me, I have a Mars in Virgo, all right? So track that if you need to for yourself. It is applicable because Mars is another ruler of Scorpio. See how those houses and placements interact within your birth chart to kind of give you a bigger clue as to what is going to be in the really big ruling shadows and undercurrents as we walk into eclipse season. You ready? Are you ready to rumble? That's kind of the energy that it's giving. Because Pluto's going to make sure that nobody gets in the way of this work. Yeah. Like after everything that this transit has had us go through, I know as someone who has Pluto as a big ruler of my chart, if anybody gets in the way of me, you just wouldn't want to. I'll leave it at that. So yeah, you just wouldn't want to. I don't want to know, with everything that's going on with Saturn too, I wouldn't want to get in the way of anyone who has like a lot of Saturn or Pluto placements, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius placements in the coming months. Just leave them alone. Leave them be. They've been through enough. Okay? And they're about to win big time. They're about to win it big time. And if you walk in and try to mess them up right now, you're going to be sowing a cycle for yourself of 20 years of probably lessons and misery. So just leave those people alone, okay? And if you're someone who has those placements in your chart, you are Pluto, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius ruled, don't let yourself get fooled. And remember how important the timing is right now. And if someone tries to get in your way, do everything that you're able to do so that they just don't. And that's what I have to say about that. Gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Keep on brewing and doing what you need to do. We're almost through. I'm so excited. That's going to be so good. Deep breaths, everybody, all right? This week in astrology changes a lot. The energy is going to shift really, really kind of quick. Not a trick quick. It's going to be like 1, 2, 3, here we go. So if you came prepared, don't be scared. Everything's going to be great. If you're not feeling too prepared though, look at your surroundings, get your bearings. You've done what you feel like is necessary up until this point. And if you feel unprepared, there's a lesson in there somewhere. Just make sure that you walk in either not scared, or if you are feeling fear, that you're holding a healthy space for that. Because it's about to be go time. And I'm so excited. Because I have been preparing for this. You know how long I've been preparing for this? It feels like my entire life. Okay, that was a little dramatic, but it's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, makes me want to laugh and cry at the same time. Oh, goodness. Anyways, I'll talk to you soon. Catch you on the flip side.